Now we come to the primary topic of this legal updates class, the real estate laws and administrative rules of the state of Iowa. Okay, that's not entirely accurate. We won't be covering every law that affects real estate or real estate professionals. We'll actually be examining Chapter 543B and Section 272C.2 of the Iowa Code and the Administrative Rules of the Iowa Real Estate Commission, 193E. There are other laws that can apply, but it would take far too long to cover all of them. 543B, 272C.2, and 193E are the principal pieces of the Iowa real estate regulatory structure. So that's what we'll be exploring. Statutes, including the ones in Chapter 543B, create the foundation of this structure and establish the overall legal goals and intentions. Chapter 543B also contains statutes that both set up and govern the Iowa Real Estate Commission, the primary regulatory body for our industry. The Commission's administrative rules make up the rest of the regulatory structure. They create the systems and procedures to achieve the legislative goals of the real estate statutes. The rules create the infrastructure for the practical application of related statutes. For that reason, the rules are more extensive and more detailed, but each rule is more limited in scope. Not everything in these statutes and rules will be applicable to you or applicable all the time. However, it's worth familiarizing yourself with the regulations in their current form. They affect you even if you ignore them or are unaware of their impact. As we've noted before, ignorance is not an excuse when it comes to violations of the law. We'll start with Chapter 543B and Section 272C.2 to make a baseline and examine the general principles of these regulations. Then we'll get into the Commission's administrative rules, which are far more detailed and specific.